Hi everyone, welcome back to this week Weekly Market Update. As usual, let's see what happened last week and things to watch out for the coming weeks, and also what's happening on the things that I shared in my Telegram group. If let's say you are in the group, you should have enjoyed one of the biggest benefit, not the biggest, I mean one of the benefit that I've shared last week, which is on this stocks PENN. It's a call that given for the public group. Hopefully you guys have benefit from it. We shall see later parts as well. So last week what happened, as you can see that in my Facebook page, usually I will post if let's say you have been following it from there as well. I mentioned a couple of things. Firstly, Dow Jones bias upside to the next resistance, whereby we have been keep talking about 33,300 or 33,500. We will come to there, and we can see that last week Dow actually went up to 33,700, the highest if I'm not wrong. So not only on that, Grabs, I'm still holding on it right now. Decent profit. So you can see that I'm still holding on Grab. I foresee there might be a breakout soon. Not to forget, 25th August will be their earnings report. All right, if everything according to the schedule. Next thing will be up. Time to shine again. Break $50 may see the next resistance, which they break last week. Will there be any reversals for the coming week? We shall see what is the overall indices for the US market later. Alright, so let's go back to the news itself. We can see that Dow closed up to 400 points last Friday, 4 straight week as investor warn to cooler the inflation. What does it mean? As you can see that on my Telegram group, I mentioned during the CPI, US CPI, Consumer Price Index, data actually came out 8.5% to 0.2% below the expectation, 0.6% before the previous month. All right, so this actually give a spike in the indices because of the lighter than expectations. All right, lighter than expectations of the inflation reports. So we can see that last Friday there's a lot of news. Has been the positive news due to the inflation side. So we can't see much other things like earnings report because it's already over, right? So I think it's more on the economy data itself. So let's go to the chart itself. This is what we view on Dow Jones Index right now. So for Dow Jones Index, we can see that uh, previously on 30 July, I mentioned next resistance 33,300 to 33,500, which is somewhere at this line, fall between the 50% Fibonacci, all right, this green color line. And then I say that 33,500 can be the next resistance as well. It break through and it go higher. So where are we heading to, or what are we, or things to watch out, or the next resistance to watch out is actually 34,000, the round figure, all right, which coincide between the 200-day moving average. Can you see there's a 200-day moving average right now? So if the market may continue to spike up from here to here, okay, so this is what I'm looking at for next week. All right, we may see some resistance at 34,000 very near, or it may have some fake spike out above 34,200, which is the 61.8% Fibonacci. All right, so this spike out or spike up over here may form something like that, spike above the 200-day moving average, and then it come down. So at the moment, we don't see any red colored candles at this point of time, not like any engulfing, all right, not like any engulfing. So what can you do? The market, don't go against it. The market may continue to ride. Mainly is because uh, all the fund house, all the investor is going to pick up the stocks, or those short seller, all right, people who sell previously, cover their short, or people who sell here, margin call cannot withstand after the breakout at this level, they may actually close their sell position. Well, for long-term investor, for fund house to pick up shares, market go up. For short seller, all right, squeeze will also close their short position, is to buy back, will also make the market to go higher. And that is why we can see a spike come in heavily. All right, so that is the result, explain why the market go up. because this is one of the major crucial point, 50%, 33,300, break above, I think the market sentiment shift that it might be actually go to the upside as well. All right, so this is what we project, or this is what I project. Next week, we may see a slight more movement before we shall see or watch out, is there any engulfing, all right, any engulfing candle before we take the next day positions, all right, before we take the next day position. So don't be too anxious to short the market at this time round. No concrete news at this point showing its downside. Same goes to Nasdaq. So for Nasdaq, right? Okay, so my view, hold on. Okay, resistance 13,000 or break above shall see 13,300. 13,000, which is close. All right, yesterday candle. Or once it break, we shall go to 30,300. Okay, which is coincide with the 50% Fibonacci. So the first news to watch out is actually break the first descending line, descending resistance. All right, so it break. So right now, no any biggest news. We shall see it may continue to go higher. Okay, so that is what we are looking for next week on the perspective for index itself. Next, I'm going to individual counter. Copper. Oh, sorry. Next is copper. So for copper, this is what I mentioned. Double head or head and shoulder or whatever you say is like a double top. Alright, so previously was talking about 30 July, not far, alright, 2 weeks ago. Copper may continue to see the upside next resistance level $3.94, $3.90 or $4. So this is what I draw from 30 June. Alright, pull back. If you long, you are holding, congrats, you earn some profit at this point of time. Otherwise, I may see that it may continue to go up until this level. We may see used to be a support, turn resistant. SR line. Alright, support, turn resistant. SR line is very crucial. So if let's say you are holding on copper, then when it reach nearby this area, just watch out on your positions. Next counter, we'll be going into pant. Just now I mentioned. So I also mentioned in my Telegram group, just to show you guys again. Okay, 8 August, can you see it's 8 August? Alright, see some strength in pen counter. May consider trade setup, pen, long market price or 36, whichever, because the market is open, I'm typing. Alright. When I buy into this, right, actually the market ran up. Alright, I don't want to hit front run you, so sorry, I don't want to front run you or do like asking you to push the market for me. No, I actually shut out, then I entered the market. But when the market dip, I enter again. All right, so that's why you can see this is a screenshot just to show you guys. So this is what I shared 8th of August at this line, correct or not? So I shared. So as you can see, this is my position, just a small profit, guys. I understand it's not a lot, but based on your percentage, or based on how much, what's your risk appetite, you can go in. So I think it's a decent profit. Last week, just a week itself, I make $500. It's still a holding positions. This is in Sing dollar. So okay, as you can see that the first position I entered at 36.43. All right, I entered at 36.43, worse off than what I shared. All right, $36. Next, when you actually pull back, can you see the next day is drop? All right, next day the candle is drop, right? Let me zoom in. Okay, the candle, I said 36, I entered 36 something over here. Next day, the candle drop, but it's even better, right? I mean, I can get it at a better price because where's my stop loss? It's at 32, somewhere here. So you can see it's at 32 below. So that's why I do a average up. Of course, doing averaging is another skill set. If you do not monitor or you over average, it may actually cause a downside. So as you can see, my unit that I entered, firstly, second, I average with a lower figure. All right. So because my risk actually increased, right, when I increase this unit, so I go in lower again. All right. So overall, $500 profit. I think it's kind of decent profit. For 1 week, I think market is in my favor, or perhaps I can say it's pure luck. But whichever, if you manage your risk, congratulations. If you are in the Telegram group and you follow the trade. Next counter, you can look into Meta, you can look into Arkk. All right, I'm not going to go further into it, but also there's other counter which I shared. So remember, I mentioned few other stuff. Let me take a look. I think I mentioned as well. CCL, correct? Not watch out. I also mentioned. I think Not sure when did I mention it, or maybe I mentioned in the video. I mentioned in the video, but I didn't write out. That's why I say remaining chart. Watch the video, right? So another two counter which I had is actually CCL. All right, this is what I said, right? So all right, 30 July, long after the candle breakout. Okay, I say in my cross, stop loss, then breakout, but the market came strongly. All right, the market came strongly. So on 3rd August, when I see the strength overall market, overall index is going upside, which I always say 33,300 or 33,500, I actually enter a small position as well. As you can see, this is another platform. So this is the chart I used. So I ordered, I entered, and this is the P&L. Right now, this is actually stated in US dollar lah. So I bought at $9.62. Okay, go back, $9.62 is here. Okay, stop loss around $7.54. Take profit around 12 or $13. Okay, so what's the risk reward? Is around 1.61. But ultimately, when it go break above, right now, what is happening to Carnival, as you can see, based on the weekly chart, is actually at the resistance. Can you see that? It's actually at the minor resistance. So if once it break above $11, we may see 12 or 13 next target. All right, I may continue to hold, or it depends if let's say there's an halving come down below my entry price. That is where I need to watch out. But I will not in advance close my trigger my stop loss. Since I already planned for this trade, I will just respect my plan of it. Unless the overall market, everything's collapsed, drop 1,000 point, then I may cut before that. Alright, so that's the thing. Next counter is actually C Limited. So this is I mentioned as well. So for C Limited, I also entered. Alright, so I bought at 83.75. Right now it's also a small profit in US dollar. So I entered at 83.75. This is, as you can see, Carnival is the top, C is the bottom. Alright, I'm not going to crop lah. I mean, just to show you guys. So basically, C, alright, this is the C. I entered on the 3rd of August as well, over here. Alright, I see decent volume, I see breakout, I see the overall market sentiments. I place a small positions. Alright, I could have profit even higher, but it's okay. I mean, I plan for the trade. So stop loss around $13. Where is my stop loss? Stop loss is at $70. So you guys can go and plan for it lah. $70, yes, is my stop loss, and my take profit is around 116. All right, but ultimately when they come in between, I might give a review as well. Maybe $100, I might review where am I at the moment. Nothing wrong if you want to take your profit in advance, up to you. But always remember risk reward. All right, try and trade above 1. All right, try to trade above 1. Next few things, Arkk, I have not entered these positions. All right, break above 50. Right now we are trading at 52. Seems decent. All right, seems decent, but I'm still biased on the upside for Arkk as well. All right, so this is what I shared. Okay, 6th of August. So break above 50, next resistance 60 or 62. We shall see. Will it reach? And then we will review again. I have not entered. If you don't mind to risk another $2 because it's at 52 when the market open on Monday, by all means. Remember, risk reward. Alright, risk reward. Next counter, just to go through a couple of things. Basically is okay, go shares first. Shop. Alright, Shopify is similar to C Limited. Alright, this is what I said. Next resistance 54. Oh, I never draw. Okay, sorry, ladies, gentlemen. Let me draw. Next resistance 54, 55. Okay, I just put here. Alright, so this is the next resistance level which I'm aiming. Consolidate sideways, burst up, come down. I think right now it's being resisted by this 100-day moving average, but I don't see it can hold long. All right, I still foresee more upside on the coming weeks. All right, on the coming weeks. So we shall see. I think Shopify, there's some good news. Collaboration with YouTube. If I'm not wrong, Google more about it. We shall bring some good news, good market sentiments for this counter. All right, next counter we shall see is actually Coinbase. Coinbase used to be one of my favorite when I started. So uh 25th June, I think it's somewhere here. Okay, it's somewhere here. I say long, right? Can you see I say long? It crashed down, hold, then it go up again. Okay, so if you still holding it, but if got triggered by stop loss, basically it's the spike that wash you out, and then market continue rally. But we can see that overall market seems like doing good after the breakout pullback. We may see another leg to go up. Why? Let's go to BTCUSD, which is Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, let's look at the bigger picture. Bitcoin, after it break down, right? 28K support, 25K support, 20K support, go to 18,000, hovering, break above. Right now it's above, touching the 25,000. So where am I looking for cryptocurrency? First, once it break above the 100-day moving average, high chance I think it will break above 25,000. My first resistance that I will be watching out is actually a 28,000 immediate support turn resistance. Okay, immediate support turn resistance. Able to break 30,000 is very crucial. All right, before we come to 30,000, I think it still needs some time to move. Otherwise, my view will be to here. Okay, so since I never write, let's do some writing. Today is 13 August 2022. Next target will be 28K, used to be previous support. All right, so okay, just to add in, provided break and close above 25K. Okay, so remember to watch out for the daily candle, watch out for the price movement. Okay, so if let's say you're a Bitcoin currency, then congrats to you guys. Okay, so one last counter, just for speculation. I will not write down in my Facebook page on this counter, but in my notes I will have, just to review back. Okay, this is ACB. All right, cannabis highly speculations counter, gentlemen, highly speculations counter. All right, one down, one way trip lah. Basically, it's one way trip. Okay, but we are taking on some risk. If let's say you're feeling good, you have some decent profit over the last 2 weeks, you want to risk, you can take a bet on this. We are watching it. Just this is just purely on gambling. All right, purely on gambling. If you don't mind taking the risk, high reward, right? So I'm actually watching out at this level. Okay, $2 plus. This is ultra penny counter for US market to say. So firstly, this is a resistance immediate. All right, break above. All right, break above. I'm looking at here. Can I see? I didn't know it fall so coincide with my 100-day moving average. Correct? I didn't see here. I just draw first. So $2.20, or if you want to be more scary, 2020 is a good price for you to take. So let's do some writing here. 30, gentlemen, this, like I say, education purpose, high risk, all right. You want to take it, do not go your whole chest. Maybe take 1-2% of your war chest to give it a try. High risk, high reward, right? So, resistance, target, 220/230. Okay, make it a round figure. Okay, so where is my stop loss? So since this is as we triggering down, if let's say it's been cut below this level, I don't want 80, right? So you can put your stop loss at this level, maybe 140. All right, or some people be more conservative, they can put here 150. So it's up to you. Okay, so I will just write stop loss 130/150, up to individual. Okay, super ultra high risk. Okay, need to write down. So I will not write in my Facebook page just for speculation purpose. Okay, we shall see where it goes. All right, so that's all for this week. Weekly market update. Hopefully you guys benefit some one or another. If you guys enjoy and think this video actually benefited from here, remember to share and like my video page. Tell your friends as well. Please do not you know lose all the money in the market without knowing what you're doing. Learn something. Hopefully you guys enjoying. That's all. Enjoy your weekend. Bye bye.